Hello and welcome to Tutorial 1 Introduction Part 1 Setup for the Survey Research and Design in Psychology unit. The first thing to do is find your way to the tutorial notes, and you can do that via the link in Moodle. We will be covering 5 things today. The setup and getting started for tutorials each class, the topics that we will cover, introduction to SPSS, data entry guidelines for the data collection exercise, and some pointers about the lab report. To get started for each tutorial, please try to arrive at least 5 minutes early in order to log in, launch an internet browser, navigate to the Moodle site for the unit and the tutorial notes, launch SPSS, which you can start by clicking on left-clicking Start and then SPSS like that. If you are using a laptop, then ensure that you've got a working copy of SPSS and internet access, such as through UC Wi-Fi. The topics that will be covered during the tutorial series are correlations in the second tutorial, non-parametric and Pearson's correlation. And these are the building blocks for the more complex multivariate analyses, multivariate correlational analyses that we'll look at. Psychometrics in tutorial 3, which includes exploratory factor analysis and reliability analysis. Multiple linear regression in tutorial 4, and we'll look at the assumptions and steps involved. Basically, multiple linear regression will be predicting one dependent variable on the basis of several independent variables. The final workshop, lab report workshop, is an open lab space session for you to work on the lab report with support, and you can come to as many of those workshops during that fortnight as you like. This is a third year undergraduate unit, therefore there is some assumed knowledge relating to research methods, statistics, and using SPSS. To highlight those, particularly in relation to SPSS, you should know how to use the data editor, the distinction between data and variable view, how to create and save and open data files, how to manipulate those data files, insert and delete cases and variables, sorting cases, ascending and descending, how to create new variables through the compute function, how to recode variables from a higher level of measurement down to a lower level of measurement, splitting a file into 2 separate files, and selecting a subset of the cases for further analysis. You should be familiar with univariate approaches to descriptive statistics and graphing. In particular, the frequencies function, descriptives, explore, and using the chart builder to manipulate graphs towards APA style. And it's also assumed that you've covered t-tests and ANOVAs, which are type parametric analyses to examine differences between groups, and those are typically the t-tests, one sample independent and paired sample t-tests that you should be familiar with, and then the various ANOVA styles, including should be one way between groups, one way repeated measures ANOVAs, and then factorial, mixed designs, and ANCOVA, which include